Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, so we have an update here from Light Reading. The link will be down below in the description for you. But it looks like T-Mobile is offering a new, what they call premium service plan. Alright, it's more expensive than Verizon and at&t, they're saying, at least for a single line of service. They're saying what's noteworthy is considering T-Mobile historically has offered prices that are cheaper than those of its rivals. Here comes this plan here. So let's dive a little deeper into this article and see exactly what's going on. So T-Mobile's move isn't surprising, they're saying. The company is no longer facing government restrictions on its service pricing. As a condition of T-Mobile's 2020 merger with Sprint, the operator was prevented from raising prices for 3 years. That restriction ended earlier this year. Though to be clear, T-Mobile continues to offer cheaper pricing plans. Moreover, analysts have widely celebrated T-Mobile's efforts to raise the prices on its service plans. After all, more expensive plans generally translate into more revenues per user and more profits. Finally, T-Mobile's latest pricing action follows years of marketing from the carrier boasting of its network. Those ads are designed to position T-Mobile's network as equal to or better than the networks of its rivals, thus allowing the operator to charge the same or more of its services for its services. To be clear though, T-Mobile argues that its latest service plan, dubbed Go 5G Next, is packed with value and therefore worth the extra cash. Specifically, Go 5G Next allows customers to upgrade to a new phone every year rather than every 2 or 3 years. The plan arrives roughly a month before the expected release of Apple's next iPhone. So here's the details according to Light Reading. In its release, T-Mobile suggested that roughly 10% of its customers consider having a new phone every year, which is a major priority, they're saying. So for those customers, T-Mobile said its Go 5G Next plan offers a range of features and goodies alongside the ability to upgrade to a new phone after they pay off at least half the price of their old phone. And T-Mobile isn't shy about the price tag on its latest plan. They're saying right now, compared to premium plans from AT&T and Verizon, Go 5G Next customers with 3 lines will pay the same price or less and be upgrade ready in a year instead of waiting 3 years with AT&T and Verizon to get their best deals. However, the operator also offers pricing details for 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines of service. In those configurations, T-Mobile's pricing can be far more expensive. So for example, 1 line of monthly service on the T-Mobile's most expensive Go 5G Next plan costs $100, whereas AT&T and Verizon charge $85 to $80, respectively, for their most expensive plans. So here is a list of what we're looking at here. So this is the breakdown, price per line with auto pay. So it's $100, $170, $180, and $225. So estimated taxes and fees, obviously there's no taxes and fees included with T-Mobile as of right now, right? 3 lines, total price would be $180. So basically they're saying you get the discounted 3rd line. So that line is discounted according to T-Mobile. All right, new and existing customers get the same device offers. So that's an always content. You're getting Apple TV Plus, Netflix. International data would be 5 gigabytes of high-speed data in 215 countries. Canada, Mexico. Unlimited talk text plus 15 gigabytes of high-speed data. All right, so that's good. And then you get 50 gigabytes of mobile hotspot, device upgrade eligibility, ready every year. So T-Mobile, obviously published this chart showing how its new pricing compares with the premium offers from its rivals. So as you can see here, this is Verizon, AT&T. So you get, obviously, with AT&T, T-Mobile and AT&T, you get 50 gigabytes of hotspot, 30 with Verizon, 180 and 180 for T-Mobile and Verizon. AT&T's 195. Taxes would be 5 per line for Verizon and AT&T. But overall, T-Mobile's plan is actually more money now. Alright, so again though, T-Mobile Go 5G Next customers will be able to upgrade their phones more often. So new phones are expensive. If you are a T-Mobile customer and want a new phone every year and you paid off half of the balance, then this is the plan for you. At a $10 a month premium over T-Mobile's Go 5G Plus plans, maybe you want it. So, a lot of stuff here. Let's read a little bit more. Let's see what's good here. So this is, let's go here. The recent Go 5G plan launch is off to a strong start, they say. According to financial analysts at Wells Fargo, in a note to investors after the release of T-Mobile's second quarter results, they described the plans as more accretive, meaning more expensive. We continue to think we could see growth in 2024 and beyond as more T-Mobile customers migrate to higher-end plans. So indeed, during the second quarter, T-Mobile reported that 60% of new accounts subscribed to its most expensive Go 5G Plus plans. So, all right. Now, here's the thing. I mean, I guess if you're somebody that really likes having a new phone every year and you're willing to pay for it, you like that luxury, then okay. But I don't think it's going to go well with the people that can't really afford it. So I guess that's why this is a premium plan. It's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? Premium plans are made for premium people, right? That's how we look at it. I mean, they can offer that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But we are seeing a change here with T-Mobile. That's the thing here. I don't hate the plan because, again, it's not for me. It may not be for you guys listening, but it might be for somebody. It might be for somebody that has it like that can swing a new phone every year, that doesn't mind spending the money. That's for them. It's not for everybody. It wouldn't be for me. But to say that it's a terrible plan, it's for certain kinds of people. Certain kinds of people that must have a new phone every year and that have that kind of money to spend on a new phone every year. Then this is a plan for you, as the article suggests, right? So I don't hate the plan, but we do see a change. And we're seeing it with all the carriers. It's not like it's just T-Mobile, right? AT&T, Verizon, they're all trying to make money. It's, there's nothing new here, right? We know about this already. We know where this is going, and it's not going to stop now. And, that's not really the issue here. I guess more of the issue is just like, T-Mobile has always had a reputation for being the Un-carrier. And that's, pretty much what everybody is just saying at this point. You're known as the Un-carrier. You're known as a company that offers competitive pricing, no taxes, no fees. And, we're starting to see a change now. And now, could it be because they're no longer obligated to price lock on certain, government restrictions? We know that after the merger, they weren't allowed to do this for 3 years. Time's up. And now, just miraculously, around the time that they're free now and they can do this, they can raise prices, we're starting to see a change. They're charging fees in the store. They're charging, they're removing products from old plans, Sprint legacy plans. They're removing perks. A lot of things going on. Just this year they raised their pricing, right? They'd have the Go 5G. That's a more expensive version of Magenta. So, it's a tough call, right? Because here's the thing. Verizon raised their plans, or they modified their plans, but ultimately my plans are more expensive than they were, right? Than when it was Verizon's previous plans. They've changed. You have to pay for things that you didn't have to pay for before. It's a more customizable plan, right? So T-Mobile hasn't really offered it that way. They kind of just give you what they give you and they just raise the price. They just did it straightforward. As where Verizon is trying to kind of dance around it. They're a little bit more sneaky with it. T-Mobile's a little bit more, here it is. We're doing this. So it's just kind of where this is all going with the wireless carriers. They're forecasting the future pretty much at this point in their company. They're looking at where they need to grow what they need to make. And I'm guessing this is why they're raising these prices. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it. I mean, I don't see why, unless T-Mobile is trying to gain more respect. Maybe they are starting to feel like, well, we're improving our network. We're getting a lot of credibility for our network. Maybe we want to be a more premium network now. We want to be known as a more premium carrier instead of just the fun, goofy Un-carrier. How long before they change that? Before they're no longer allowed to use the Un-carrier slogan, right? Things are changing. They're doing a lot of things that were not considered Un-carrier. These were their words, right? Charging fees, raising prices. These were their words, not ours. So it's going to be interesting. I've said this in a couple videos. It's going to be very interesting to see how long they're allowed to use the Un-carrier title attached to their name, because a lot of change is happening. But we'll see. We'll get more information on this, and we will certainly see how the crowd reacts. I want to know how the crowd is going to react. Guys, let me know down below in the comment section what you think of this, where you think this is going, where you think T-Mobile is going with all of these recent changes. Do you think it's worth paying that kind of money for T-Mobile? Is another question, because I like T-Mobile. I think they have a little work to do with reliability, although I'll be honest, I've noticed a little bit better rule service. Certain spots that I didn't have great signal in with T-Mobile, better. Don't know if I was just lucky and it was just stars aligned and it was just working good for whatever reason. But I've noticed a little bit of an improvement, I think, in certain areas that T-Mobile would normally not be reliable. It was very reliable, actually. Strong service in certain spots that I wouldn't have seen strong service from T-Mobile. So I don't know. Maybe they're getting out there and they're starting to do what they need to do. I hope so. That's really my only complaint with the service is the reliability, right? The areas that you need service that you can't normally get with T-Mobile, they start improving that, and maybe they can call themselves a little more premium. I don't know. But, it's a great network. I like all of them. They all have their benefits, right? AT&T is a great network. Verizon's a great network. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much there we have it, guys. That's what we know so far regarding this. Any updates, I'll let you know. But yeah, let me know down below what you think of this. Do you think this is a good idea? I mean, again, it's not for everybody, right? It's to attract a certain kind of person, right? And I don't even know how long this plan will last, because I don't know how many people. They're saying a lot of people want a new phone every year. It was so much that they had to create a separate plan for it. So I don't know, maybe it is. I just think that it's going to be tough to swing in today's economy. A lot of people are actually looking to dodge buying a new phone these days. They're trying to hold on to their phones much longer now. I don't know where T-Mobile was getting their information from. Obviously, they would know better than us, right? They know what their sales are. They know what their customers want when they go through the books, and they do all their accounting and they can see what's going on. I've seen a number of articles where they're telling me people are not buying phones as much, and they're also not using postpaid service as much. A lot of them are going to MVNOs because it's just cheaper, and people are looking to save a couple dollars every month. It gets pricey. It adds up, especially if you can get on the same great networks. Maybe you lose a couple perks that you don't use anyway, like some streaming services that some people don't use anyway. It's nice to have if it's free, but if you really don't use it, what's the harm in not having it? You don't even notice it. So I don't know, but be interesting to see how long it lasts, how well it does. Only time will tell us, right, guys? All right. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.